My name's Helen Glover and I'm in the Great British Women's Pair. Well, originally I'm from Cornwall, that's where my family is from, but I live in Reading, which is where our national training centre is. I suppose my story of how I started rowing is quite different from most who start through university and clubs. I actually only started 5 years ago, got into rowing through a talent identification programme where they measured my height, measured my fitness and put me on a fast track into the British rowing team. I love the sport and I love testing the boundaries of the sport, and I also think I found something that I knew I could be an Olympic gold medalist in, and I felt that this was my sport. You know, I'd done a lot of different things, and A, I enjoyed it, which I think is really important, but B, I was good at it. I started learning in the single scull, just the quickest way to get your fitness and your skill level up. I did that for about a year and a half, 2 years before I got onto the GB rowing team. In the GB rowing team I got into a pair with Heather Stanning in 2010. It just so happened that Heather and I were training under the same coach. He put us together and it went sort of remarkably quickly for a brand new pair. I think Heather and I work well together, partly because we are great together as personalities, but also individually could move a boat. So when it came to getting the best out of each other, that came very naturally. Because rowing is a sport that Britain traditionally does well in, you know, Britain likes to see, you know, the successful sports, and it's you know, obviously a massive advantage and a boost for us as rowers that it's a sport that the country really adopts and watches with interest. My big thanks definitely has to go to Paul Sannard, who was the first coach who got me into rowing. He got me onto the team, and my current coach, Robin Williams, absolutely took Heather and myself to the gold medal in London and sort of continues to do amazing things. Yeah, exactly. My first Olympics was in London, and Heather and I got the first gold medal for Britain in London Olympics, and the country just absolutely loved the Olympics. You know, the public support was huge, and to be coming away from that with the first gold for our team, it made it really, really special, and it made it quite a bigger deal than we thought it was going to be. We thought we were just going to win a medal and go back to normal life the next day, but it kind of really kind of thrust our names and faces out there into the public eye a little bit. I think with being an Olympic champion comes an obvious expectation of results and medals and pressure, but at the same time I think Polly and I this season have done a good job of backing up last year's results already. Going into the Worlds, it's obviously going to be tough competition. Everybody's kind of really stepped up into this year. I think Polly and I have got a lot to go away and work on, and that's really, really exciting. Aside from the the daily fitness and strength requirements that you have as a rower, I think Polly and I have just got a lot of things that most new combinations will try and work on. It's making sure that you're in time, making sure things are running smoothly with the hull speed. The future for me is to win gold in Rio 16 and to defend my title in the pairs event, and it's up to me to keep my bum on my seat in that boat and to make sure that I'm the person in that position.